will take give the quit notice for the person to evict the house. All right. So very soon I'm going to open the phone lines for people to chook mouth for this matter, because I want to make all the listeners who they listen to me, but we still get new insights about this very important topic, because a lot of tenants, they get issues with their landlord as regarding the duration of quit notice where they don't give them. So I'll be opening the studio line, because I want to make we start to chook mouth for the matter as soon as possible, so that those who they listening will begin to understand this part of the matter. How long 9 landlords supposed to give tenants quit notice before a park come out? But that notwithstanding, before we start, I will list some duration of rent payment. You know, they say the duration of notice where landlord will give tenants is determinant on how many months or how many years rent the tenant they pay. Okay, so we get people they pay quarterly, get people they pay annually. All right, so if they pay monthly, if you're a monthly tenant, now 1 month quit notice is supposed to give you, because some people they collect their rent every month. They use and do pension. Say as months they end, they just collect their rent. So if you are to be evicted from a house and you pay your rent monthly, you have to get a 1 month notice. All right, and if you they pay your month every 3 months, some people they collect their rent every 3 months, and you won't still back come out, they'll still give you 1 month notice. And if you they pay quarterly, like let's say every 6 months, now you they pay your rent. Normally, if your landlord will evict you, come off a house, now 3 months notice they will give you. And we still get those they pay annually. That we call them the annual tenants. Okay, those set of people, if the issue day and landlord decide to say, okay, I don't tire to get you as my tenant, I want me to pack them off my house. By law, constitutionally, the landlord supposed to give you at least 6 months quit notice. All right, so a lot of people don't get different experiences with their tenants, with their landlord. So I want you to listen to maybe landlord. If you don't get experience with your tenant, you know, just let us know. And if you be tenant, they listen to me, you don't get experience too with your landlord, if it's a very ugly experience, still chook mouth for this matter. Make others who never get the experience learn from your experience. You know, because this life they say experience is the best teacher, but now we don't need to get the experience. We should also learn from people's experience and their mistakes to make us understand how life they be. So the studio line we go call to chook mouth for this matter now 090 7353 0044. At the studio line be that 090 7353 0044. Now the line we go call be that, because this matter you get one issue I hear the man yearly tenant in be. So the landlord just give am quick notice, give am 1 month quick notice, say make a park come out. The next thing, don't go carry talks, come they throw in things for outside. That was not right. You know, so a lot of landlords they take laws into their hands because let them get the house. All right, to my first caller for today. All right, good evening. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the Property Talk with the Comrade.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. Oh, we lost that caller. All right, so as I did talk before, I said I get one very experience where I don't see the landlord give the tenant 1 month quit notice, and that person happens to be a yearly tenant. Okay, who they call us? Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
My name is Ifan.
Your name is what?
Ifan.
Ifan, Mr. Ifan, welcome to the show. All right, so how you want to take Chukma for this matter? This topic today now, how long tenants supposed to get notice before a park come off for house?
It's supposed to 6 months.
Okay, 6 months.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what will be your reason, sir?
Huh?
Okay, what will be your reason why it says supposed to be 6 months?
Because before the person will gather the money to get another house, it will take long. Not that landlord will give person 3 months or 4 months. It's not good. And they don't know whether that person is prepared to get another house rent. That is it.
Okay, Mr. Ifeanyi, thank you very much for your contribution. Judging from what Mr. Ifeanyi talk, he say because the landlord don't know whether the tenants don't get rent to take park come out. But I want me to understand something. You where they live for person house, no say your rent they count. And as your rent they count, suppose no say okay, once your rent expire, you go renew them. So you shouldn't wait for the landlord to give you notice before you start looking for rent to renew or to get another place, right? You are a yearly tenant, you don't stay for house. At the moment your new rent starts to count, you're supposed to begin save for your next rent, because it's something you must do. At the end of 12 months, you know say you must pay your rent. So if you are a yearly tenant here, the landlord supposed to give you 6 months. But if now 6 months you they pay your rent, my brother, they're not supposed to give you another 6 months. That means you want to stay free for the next 6 months before you pack come out. All right, so the matter still dey open. So as I dey tell now the news or the information I be get, the person, the landlord can't give am 1 month quit notice. The man did not find it funny because it was so impromptu, it was so short. The landlord just called, say, okay, I want to make use of the apartment. Please, I want you to evict this apartment in the next 1 month. And this man pays annually, and he has stayed in the compound for like 5 years. Not be small matter, you know. They got to carry the matter, even go police and court, because the landlord does not have right to give him just 1 month quit notice. Not like the man is owing him rent or there's anything. Just because he wants to increase the rent, he feels, okay, if I evict this man, get a new tenant, I can get a higher rent to collect, you know. So landlords, please, where they listen to me, let's also be cautious of what we do. As you know, we have tenants in our houses. These tenants, some of them are landlords in their various villages and the likes, and some of them relocated because of their job. That doesn't mean they're not landlords where they're coming from. So we should always be considerate whenever we are issuing them notice to evict in any circumstances. And you will be or got tenants too where they listen to me. Let's try to be doing well, because most tenants, they take advantage of that notice. They say, okay, after all, landlord no fit pursue me for house, he will give me 6 months notice, he will give me 3 months notice. They want to live in a house free for a period of time under the guise of having a quit notice to evict or be evicted from the house rather. All right, so please listen. Now you're listening to me, call this studio line 090-7353-0044. Share your experience with us, give us an insight. You know, I believe say most professionals, they listen to me, people saying that their line of duty, legal practitioners, they listen to me, and you know the right thing to be done. Please call us on this number 090-7353-0044. May you chook mouth put for this matter. May we self get idea on how the matter they be. Who get the right to park out that certain period of time? Who they call us? Let's take this call again. All right, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Who am I on to, please?
My, I call you from Dentata along with the expressway.
You see your name now, waiting, sir.
My name is Sani.
Mr. Sani, I greet you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, are you a first-time caller on this show, sir?
I just come by radio now. I say you don't understand my mind. Exactly waiting I talk now before you start your program.
Oh, let me say I did your mind before I start this program with that.
Yes, me as I speak to you now, me as the landlord.
Okay.
And each way talk, we tenant they take advantage of those quick notice.
Okay.
Not true.
Okay.
Sometimes you go spend your money, build a house, give person with agreement and everything, you know, but problem will begin to rise. This one will say, you say, I don't pay my children's school fees, this and that, or they don't pay salary. You know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So the thing
Oh, we lost that caller. That was Mr. Sani. He said this topic they really touch on because now waiting said they discuss for hand before the program start. Yes, I understand the plight of a lot of tenants. You know, the economy is not smiling. Sometimes as rent they expire, we never get on that money. All right, who they call? Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah,
good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Who am I on to? Welcome to the Property Talk with the Comrade.
Okay, my name is William.
Mr. Williams. Okay, where are you calling from?
I'm calling you from Buhari.
Okay, from Buhari. This is your first time calling on this show, sir?
Yes, I'm a first-time caller.
All right, we'll give you the bell. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's hear your own experience, sir.
Yeah, this topic is very, very important because, one, I'm also a landlord, but as at this particular point in time, I'm a tenant.
Okay.
So the question I want to ask, you know, it's a question anyway around what you are discussing.
All right, sir.
Is within the period of a notice, does it mean that the tenant will not pay within that period of notice given?
Okay, yeah.
Is he going to stay in the house for free within that period of notice?
Okay, yes. According to the law, that period of notice is like a probation period for you to like put yourself together and leave the premises, right? So if you are given a quit notice during that period, that duration of the quit notice, you are not supposed to pay rent. I think so, yeah, according to the law. So it's just for you to take your time, get yourself a place and evict or leave the place within that period of time. You understand? So that's why I said most tenants will usually take advantage of that notice period and start like misbehaving, you know. So they will, most tenants will be the one to say, let's go to court, because they know when they get to court, the court will say, okay, let him have some grace period of notice to leave the house and stuff like that. So that is just it. All right, thank you, Mr. Williams. He said he's a landlord, but currently probably he's in Abuja as a tenant. So that's why I said most landlords or most tenants here in Abuja are also landlords in different locations. So probably because of their job or whatever circumstances that made them to relocate, and they are not tenants. So landlords, we should always take it easy on these tenants, because landlord, there's this song they say, landlord travel and see. Because you know, if you carry house travel, so if you landlord somewhere, if you travel go other place, you go see yourself as tenant. So if you be landlord anywhere, they take am easy on the tenants. All right, you be oga tenant, oga landlord, we need to live together in peace and harmony, because if tenant no dey, house wey landlord build go waste, and if landlord no dey, tenant no go somewhere stay. So we need each other. Landlord need tenants to make money for the investment, and tenant to need landlord to chook him head under somewhere, because he never get money to build his own house, or he no fit build him house at the moment for where him dey. So I need a next caller, 09073530044. That's the studio line, 09073530044. Call us and chook mouth for this matter. I remain the property comrade. You won't buy anything related to real estate here in Abuja, and you dey get challenges, no hesitate to reach out to the property comrade. Before end of this program, I will call my personal number so you can reach me for counseling and consultation. All right, who they call? Good evening. Good evening. Oh, that's that number. All right, the studio line still remains 09073530044. How long nine tenants suppose them in the environment again? So they'll be saying, let me see how he will get his money. So if there's a court order from the beginning that issued that quit notice, and the notice period elapses, you go back to the court. The court will come and break the house. Forcefully break the door.
It's got to come and you cannot do by yourself.
No, you can't do it by yourself. No, don't. You won't take laws into your hands. The court will come with the police. You understand? They will pack everything in the house and take it to court. I've seen a scenario like that. The court came with police, because you might break the door. The person will say he kept 500 million naira inside the house, and you start paying. You know, so you don't take the laws into your hands. The court takes. The court will do that with the help of the police. Yes, thank you. So, Comrade Salisu, thanks for calling on to the show. All right, who be the next person you want call? The studio line at 09073530044. The matter diagram be say how many months notice nine tenants supposed get from landlord. You know, if you be tenant where they do well, I don't know why your landlord will give you quick notice, except maybe he won't renovate the house. You know, there are some tenants that their landlord even find it difficult to give notice because the person has been a very good tenant. And yeah, who is this person? Good evening.
Hello, good evening. I'm Issa calling from Kuba.
Mr. Issa from Kuba, how are you doing today?
I'm okay.
All right, welcome to the Property Talk with the Comrade. This is your first time coming on this show?
Yeah.
All right,
all
right. Thank you very much, Mr. Issa.
So welcome,
let's get your contribution, sir.
Like my own advice is that the landlord, you know, sometimes if you look into the landlord way, sometimes their head is always on. like 3 weeks ago, because
okay.
I was in the tenant in someone's house.
Okay.
I dey pay my house rent every year. I don't give a gap before I pay my house rent. But when I have the money to pay, but I have a little challenge. But my landlord was in Lagos and he was disturbing me, seriously packed out of the house. To the extent that they break up for me my money will expire like on 2021 I should vacate out of the house so that another person will in. So I was like, hey, what? He said, what? I don't ever owe you 5 naira before. So we're just like fight on the issue, and now later in the day I now call him and beg him say he should know best whatever the conversation will make, that we should correct everything. Then later in the day I have to send him on his 100,000. I pay 100,000 and I know they owe a landlord 5 naira plus more of they will say they owe me, you know, they pay me the money. But I want to know what happened after the conversation we made. I have to tell her, okay, you know better. I have now sent the 100,000 for now. That is the only way they're supposed to do it with us.
Okay, Mr. Issa, you have a very ugly experience with your landlord. He said in rent never expire. get 2 days more for the rent to expire, then landlord don't disturb and say may pay or may pack out. That's a wrong move from the landlord. Oga landlord, I beg, more they change, more they think before we take decisions. All right, who's this next caller? Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. What is your name and where are you calling from, sir?
Yeah, this is Zachary presently calling from Suleja.
You say what?
This is Zachary presently calling from Suleja.
Zachary.
Yes.
Mr. Zachary, is this your first time calling on the show?
Yeah, this is my first time.
All right, welcome to the property talk with the comrade. All right, Chukwuma, more get your own insight for this matter.
What if as a landlord I have an agreement with the tenant before packing in the as soon as he didn't pay, and the agreement is written that he must not exceed 1 month without paying. He's packing out from my house. Are you trying to tell me that he will also pay for that period of 6 months before leaving my house?
Okay, Mr. Zachary, you said if there was an initial agreement, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
before packing in.
That's a different scenario because the landlord has given the tenant his own terms of reference, his own conditions that okay, if your rent expire maximum within 1 month you should renew or you pack out, and the tenant agrees and signs the document, then it's binding.
Yes.
Is binding. In that scenario, that's like their own personal agreement outside the norm of the law. Are you getting me? So if there's a written agreement that okay, once your rent expires within 1 month and you refuse to pay, you pack out, and the tenant say yes, I agree, and he signs that document, then that document is binding that landlord and the tenants. Are you getting me? But if there is no initial agreement on that, then you have to go by the law. Okay, probably if they go to court, then they'll have to go by what the court says. But if there's an initial agreement, then that's an agreement between both of them. Must stick to the agreement.
Okay, without written agreement, and if he exhausted his time, am I having the right of ejecting him myself, or I must also still go to the court?
You take it to the court because you know, sometimes taking laws into our hands might result to something else. So if you have that agreement, you take that agreement to the court, and the court will take the process. Because it's a binding agreement between both of you. I always advise landlords and tenants, don't take the laws into your hands because it could lead to something else. Small issue that could be resolved amicably, and you decide to take the laws into your hands, it might be violent and something else will start happening and something like that, okay? So I always advise people, the court is there, the police is there to help us settle disputes and conflicts, all right?
Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome, Mr. Zachary. All right, I still remember your property comrade, and on this show, my work now to bring to different topics where they affect us for our daily lives as human beings, because we must coexist amongst ourselves. So these are topics where we say they affect people every day, and I say they bring them up more, they discuss. Apart from that, if you get any issues about real estate investment for the city of Abuja, no hesitate to call this number 08039515295. Now my personal number be that you want buy land for Abuja, you want invest, you need consultation, you need advice on how to go about your investment, you want to manage your property, just call out to me and I'll give you the advice. Now my work be that as a property comrade. All right, who is this caller? Let's listen to you. All right, good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Wow, the first one calling this evening. I appreciate you, madam. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. My name is Victoria. I'm calling from Javi.
Your name is what?
Victoria, I'm calling from Javi.
Okay, Madam Victoria from Jabi. This is your first time calling on this program?
Yes.
All right.
Sir, please,
collect your own.
I want to discuss something with you, but it's not online.
Okay, you want to discuss something personal with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, end this call and take the number you can reach me with. All right, to discuss any issue with me, you want consultation about real estate investment, call this number 08039515295. I take the number again, 08039515295. That's the number to reach the property comrade. You have issues about real estate investment, you want consultation, you want to get advice, get matter where they affect you, documentation, what have you about real estate for Abuja, just reach out to me. We'll discuss the matter and get it sorted out. 08039515295. That's my personal number. Some people won't buy land for Abuja, they fear not to enter the wrong hand. No worry, I dey here to guide you as a comrade. I know they like injustice. Now the right thing that they want make happen, so everybody go dey on the same level. I know maybe say them shoot bird, the mama fly. I know they like that kind of talk on my own matter. So I always give you the right advice on how to invest in real estate. That's what I do. That's why they call me the property comrade. All right, for this matter we do on ground, how many months they're supposed to give tenants quick notice before you go park come out. If you get your own personal experience, you get your advice you want to give us on this topic, call the studio line 090-7353-0044. Make we chook mouth put for the matter, make you get us to the B. You get one landlord they give tenant quick notice because they them plenty for the house. He give am the house now, just one bedroom apartment, give am him with him wife. Now the man go pack all him brothers come for village. Now the man say I don't carry battalion come my compound. Now I give him quick notice. You know, the man was supposed to, he's a yearly tenant. Now I was give him 1 month quick notice. Say the people in park come compound plenty. And I then gather beat landlord though. The matter they cut now. Because some landlord they take, you know, easy to be landlord for Abuja because some tenants stubborn. I no go lie you. Landlords for Abuja, I give it to you guys. You guys are doing well. It's not easy because you have a lot of people from different background with different orientation. You know, some never even they used to live in a civilized setting. They just come from their hometown and they are just being violent. Any small thing they will change them for landlord. So landlords, I give it to you in Abuja. You guys are doing a great job. It's not easy to build a house now, not be my and you will be tenants too. You know, still easy for person to build a house. Can't say okay, can't stay. That money where they pay that landlord. If I tell you, your many years rent no go even reach to build the house. So let's take it easy. If they live for house as a tenant, no, they manage the house, they maintain the house. There are little things that go spoil for house. No wait for landlord to come. Fix them up. You know, some landlords they vex if they come their house. They say the house when they dilapidated. Tenants are not managing the house. They will just vex, give quick notice. Say okay, pack if you cannot maintain the house. And tenants will begin vex. Say then give them quick notice. So you'll be tenant. I beg any house where you find yourself, take them as your own house. They manage them well. You know, because if you know if you manage person own, I can assure you if you build your own, you know go if you manage them. Now as you keep person own, and so you go fit keep your own house, except you no get plan to become landlord in your lifetime. But if you have the plans, if you have the dreams, if you have the vision to become a landlord someday, sometime in future, anywhere you see yourself where they live as a tenant, try the manage them well. All right, I remain your host, the property comrade, on the property talk with the comrade. Join me same time, same day, same station on this same topic. We'll be coming again with another topic rather. Very good day, very interesting.